Mm. Okie dokie. Get this set up real quick. Oh, let me see here. I need to. Morning. What's up, Don? What's going on? I gotta do a few things real quick. Image. Image. I guess let me. Oh, you know what? Screen. Okay, there we go. Image screen. Okay, bet. All right. I need to edit that too. Okay. All right. Learn something new every day. Let's get up here. And I don't know if you caught the live stream, that 6-leg, man. Cash that, man. Straight up. That parlay. Yes, sir. Cash that. Let me share this out real quick to a couple spots here. Yeah, we did it on stream. Did you catch it? You probably didn't catch it then. Yeah. Not home runs. HIRs. It was home runs. I'm packing this shit up. It's a wrap. It's over. Shit is over. How much a parlay cost? How much a book costs? Shit. If I hit me a 6-leg, shit. Home runs? Yeah, okay. It was probably with the boost. It was probably plus 2,000 with the boost. Let me see. I shouldn't even told you. Nah, let me try. Well, you were the Golly. That's crazy. Yeah, hell yeah, man. It is what it is, though. And that three leg home run, we went 2 of 3. So we almost cooked yesterday, man. This one right here. We almost cooked yesterday, man. Straight up. Mm. You missed it. Don't worry about it, man. Let's cook one today. Let's cook on today. We're gonna hit. That's fire. Heat. Olsen. Ah, what it do? What it do? Chavez. What it do? Yep. And yeah, we almost got him right there with that one. And I didn't even. Why did I put Drake Baldwin right there? Just tell me that. Why did I put Drake Baldwin right there? No. But in the environments, I had Goodman, right? I'm from Chicago, man. I wear a Chicago hat most of the time, a Cubs hat. Why couldn't I put PCA right there, right? So that lets you know how trash I am and putting together home run parlays. But y'all the ones. Y'all can do this, right? Y'all can do this. Straight up. Y'all can do this. I'm trash when it comes to that, right? I'm trash. But we were pretty much on Goldsmith and Canzone. I think Goldsmith hit one late. So it is what it is, man. Baldwin today. What's up, Mackie? Stowers. Yeah, and we were on Stowers and Cassie yesterday. I didn't play now one of them. That was crazy work right there. Crazy, right? So you gotta have like your pen and pad or something, I guess. I don't fucking know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But let's go, right? We ain't got time to. I ain't wasting time no matter what. This ain't wasting time. We just chopping it up. But I do got something to do, and we only got 9 games. I kind of skimmed through a few things last night, but I guess I'm getting old because I didn't write nothing down. I wasn't aware of the weather, and I have to go back through things. Speaking of the weather, let's take a look at the weather. And that's what you should start off with. You know what I'm saying? Give you a idea of where you want to attack things, who you want. St. Louis did not show up to the for the weather situation yesterday. They did not, right? So I mean, but HRRs, those are my. I love HRRs. First game, 75 degrees, 21 miles an hour winds out to that way. That should be left field. Then we got 11 miles an hour winds going to left. Uh, in Milwaukee, I don't know if they're gonna have the roof open or whatever. So keep an eye on that situation. Same thing with Texas, 96 degrees. The roof, they got a roof, right? Um, uh, um, the roof here in Seattle, um, 14 miles an hour was going out to right in Philly. Um, New York, 15 miles an hour straight center. Um, New York hit some bombs yesterday. Coastal, I think Coastal Montgomery hit a few bombs yesterday, right? Rain here at Truist Park. It might not, it might not affect things. You will see. Um, St. Louis, 76 degrees, calm. A's, right? Yeah, okay. Um, They at home again. 12 miles an hour out. Okay, bet. Okay, bet. So we got some decent win here. Okay, we got some decent win here. Um, let's get to it. Um, 1 second though. One more second, y'all. I'll be all over the place, man. Y'all make sure wherever you at, man, drop a like. Let me know I ain't doing this for nothing, man. You know, definitely let me know I ain't doing this for nothing. How about Corbin Carroll with the blast yesterday? He looked good. So, I mean, all you got to do is, man, Corbin Carroll with the blast yesterday. That shit was wild as hell. Didn't bet him for a bomb. That was crazy work. Rewinding it back to the first game real quick. Boston, Toronto. I just showed y'all the weather. So, it might be raining for the Braves game. LA check. Okay, bet. So look, for the weather. I mean, we got winds blowing out. Some batters can take advantage of it. Some batters can't. We got Trey Savage on the mound. We got Sonny Gray on the mound. Um, when I was looking at two bats here, right? That kind of stuck out to me. One of you three. Well, two bats for a bomb. Okay. Let me just show you. 2 bats for a bomb, which would come out to be like Abreu, right? So looking at Abreu, 10 extra base hits, 7 bombs on this pitch mix. Full season, 44 fly ball, right? Full pitch mix. Um, he's throwing that fastball 46% of the time. He has 6 extra base hits, 4 home runs on that fastball. Uh, and at the end of the day, it is what it is, right? Bringing it into the last 2 weeks. Brayu 4 for 11, 3 extra base hits, 1 bomb, 94 extra velo, 18 barrel rate, 50 hard hit, 50 fly ball with the wind blowing 20 miles an hour to, I want to say, what is it, left field or whatever case may be. Then he he got enough muscles to get it up out of that, right? He to get it out of that. If you just want to, looking at the fastball alone, you got guys like Jaron Duran, who does have 6 home runs on that fastball. Keep in mind, is this Trajan Savage? He's only giving up 2 home runs to lefties. He's got a 29 fly ball, so it's not impossible. You know what I'm saying? The barrel rate, he's not getting barreled that much, but even the garbage can get to stake every now and then. When I'm looking at the righties here, if you're looking at for somebody for hits and stuff like that, then you can see Rafaela on the season, he's batting 300 on his pitch mix. Contreras 278 on his pitch mix. Somebody else popped out too. Let me see. He's throwing that fastball 54%, so I can filter that fastball in for these guys as well. And as you can see, Contreras is 13 for 49. Rafaela is 13 for 48. I can bring it in a little bit to say the last month here. A couple of these guys are green. You know what I'm saying? I could throw the rest of the pitches in there from the last month. You can see Rafaela batting 355 the last month. IKF is getting some hits in there, batting 400 the last month. Contreras batting 300 the last month, 360. Cedine, Rafaela, and Contreras, both of these guys have a bomb. So it is what it is with that situation. Then I could bring it back to the last 2 weeks, and you see there you have it, right? So Rafaela does have a bomb within the last 2 weeks. Contreras have 2 bombs within the last 2 weeks. Fly ball last 2 weeks for Contreras looks okay. Fly ball for Rafaela as of late looks okay. The last 2 weeks on those 2 home runs, the pull, right, for Contreras, he pulled the shit out of that motherfucker. Both of them home runs. Got a 42 pull, right? And then Rafaela had a little pull there. But when you go to the last 7 days, you know what I'm saying? So Contreras has hit those bombs in the last 7 days. So he's definitely somebody we want to take a look at with that wind blowing like that. And that pull, Rafaela. So I do have them down, right? So even if you're looking at for a hit or something like that, these guys are candidates. I just wanted to point that out. IKF, Wilson Contreras, Rafaela, home run candidate. Damn. Matt Olson and Brian Williams messed me up last night, $5 into 10K. Ooh, man. Man, I hope you got round robin them too. I hope you round robin them. Appreciate it. Appreciate the stars, man. I don't give a fuck what it is. Appreciate it. So appreciate that. So I do have Rafaela Contreras and Contreras, Rafaela, and Abreu down. I said you could put down you could put down Duran, especially because of the fastball if you want, but I don't really have him down like that. We have a over under 9 in this spot. Decent pitching matchups too, man. Just because they green doesn't mean they're gonna be ready to do shit, man. Because this is a good pitching matchup. On the flip side here, on the flip side here, I was looking at Sanchez as one of my home run candidates. When I'm looking at the full season here versus his pitch mix, Trey Savage here. Sonny Gray. Sonny Gray's been lights out too, but there's a decent amount of barrels the full season on the top 4 pitches. The fastball, he's pretty good. He's 18 for 57. That's the top pitch. He's got 2 home runs there. If I bring it in a little bit to the last month, uh, the barrel looks good, the hard hit, the fly ball, the pull is okay. So Pinano, you can look at him for a hit or something like that. Venezuela, I haven't been really betting on him, but Sanchez will get struck the fuck out too. You know what I'm saying? Man, why is this doing that? Hold on. Okay, there you go. So you're gonna make another lay. Yeah, so Sanchez, he will strike out big time. He'll strike out big time. I ain't gonna lie. He'll strike out big time. But he was just a candidate, you know what I'm saying? I was really thinking about with the weather, you know what I'm saying, how the weather has been and how hard he has hit the ball at times. So he was somebody that I was thinking about. Okay. The Savage strikeouts at 4.5. It's interesting, but I don't know if I'm gonna go there. Okay, I don't. The next game here. I mean, and then I was looking. I ain't even gonna talk about a side because I don't bet on sides like that. Toronto kind of looked interesting though. They did. Cleveland. I don't know with Cleveland, man. They just, man, what some shape, form, or fashion. I want to attack Cleveland through pitching, right? And I don't think they're gonna have Chase DeLauder. Manzardo's got 1 bomb on a full season. Schneemann is a guy. Now I couldn't put him to the side, but Schneemann is a guy that I don't. I can see instances where he could pull it off. He could probably go. They don't have his props out, so I couldn't set him to the side. But it is what it is. I did. Oh, okay. You did it on Prize Picks. I don't have access to FanDuel right now, but I'm back at it. Bet. Hey, it is what it is. So you got a percentage though. You got a percentage though. You still got a little percentage of money back. That's cool. That's cool. I mean, you still got some bread back. So yeah, you still got some bread back. But the thing right here, what I was saying was Drone, right? Drohan, whatever his name is. He's got a 21% K rate to lefties, to righties. He's got a 27% K rate. He he has shown flashes. Okay, 7 Ks versus Philly his last time out. That's good. That's hope, right? He doesn't pitch a lot of pitches. Yeah, bet. Yep. He doesn't pitch a lot of pitches, right? He doesn't throw a lot of pitches, right? So, let's see, Cleveland Guardians. What's up, Hertz? What's going on? He doesn't throw a lot of pitches, but he is coming off a 7 strikeout game, okay? And then the pitching outs is sitting at 14.5. I don't know. You need a hitter tonight. I missed the 4 legs. I missed 4 leg. I don't know where you was at, man. We did a 6 leg. We did a 6 leg yesterday. That cashed on stream, and then we did. Oh, I posted a 3 leg last night, and we went 2 of 3 on the home run parlay. The 6 leg was HIRs. That cash, that was at least a plus 1,500. Brooks gonna be mad. I'm off all day. We got to do one again. We're gonna get one. We're gonna get one up. We're gonna get one up. I gotta get through this because I do have to go, but we're gonna get one up. But Drohan, man, like I was saying, he's over his pitching outs in the last 2 games. I like it. I have interest there because looking at this team here, shout out. Nothing. I ain't even gonna say it, man. Looking at this team, this Cleveland team, they ailing, their bats are hurt, but last 30 days they are second in striking out versus left-hand pitching, with a 72 WRC plus. Versus last 2 weeks versus right hand pitching, left-hand pitching. They're 10th in striking out with a 43 WRC plus. That's very bad, right? So like if you right now, like I did set to the side Johan 5 strikeouts and his over pitching outs, and that came out to a -110. But I'm kind of skeptical, right? Like I mean, what I really want to do is I really want to be a little bit risky with his strikeouts, right? I want to come on here. I want to actually take him for a 6 spot. See if he can get to a 6 spot for me at plus money for a straight bet. He's coming off a game where he has 7. You can get 7 Ks for 227. If he just happens to goes off, he's got 8 Ks at 409 Ks, but we ain't gonna go all the way up there, man. Maybe 5 or 6 Ks because he doesn't pitch a lot of he doesn't make a lot of pitches. Now, he doesn't pitch a lot of throw a lot of pitches. He can give up a few runs here and there, but I mean 68 pitches, 83 pitches and 78 pitches. I don't like that. I don't know if he's had an opener or anything like that, but his last 2 games is his pitching outs as well. I have to figure out what I want to do with that situation. Long story short, I feel like he's in a good spot, but he's got to be efficient for me, right? He's got to be efficient for me. Got to be efficient for me. While he's not throwing that many pitches. He's got to be efficient for me. If I was to pick somebody for a home run, I mean Hoskins got the power to go, and then like I said, for the lefty, it would probably be somebody like Schneeman's got the power to go. Schneeman's just went yesterday, I believe. Don't quote me, but he's been there. He's been up through there. Milwaukee at home versus Parker Missick. Missick has only given up 2 home runs. Both of those home runs come on the road. Missick has been pretty good. Missick, whatever you want to call it. The walks, he can walk a couple people, Missick, whatever the case may be. The thing about Milwaukee, Milwaukee has been crushing lefties, right? So as you can look here, last 30 days, Milwaukee 134 WRC plus. That 34 above average with a 21% K rate. Last 14 days, you can get. Last 14 days versus lefties, Milwaukee 169 WRC plus. Like they've been crushing the hell out of lefties. Or what you can do is you can come over here and I'll tell you, between the money line, his pitching outs, some strikeouts, you should be able to find something, right? Find something, right? 5 strikeouts is plus 128. You want to be trying to kind of like be a little bit more safer. I don't know what safe is here, but I mean, if you're just trying to find some plus money here, 4 strikeouts in the win plus 100. 4 strikeouts in the win plus 100, man. If you like what you're getting ready to see. You know what I'm saying? 4 strikeouts in the win. I can see that knocking some of the juice down. Matter of fact, yeah. So, versus lefties here, right? So Messick. Now, this is Milwaukee here. The lefties, you know what I'm saying? It's more than often likely it's going to be the righties, right? Christian Yelich, he's a seasoned veteran. Okay, so I'm probably not going to really want to target the lefties there, okay? Or you can look at the under, something like that. I don't fucking know, but looking at the righties here, the righties are a little bit more green. Righties are a little bit more green. I've always targeted Andrew Vaughn versus a lefty, so more likely he'll probably be in the lineup. If he's not hurt, Gary Sanchez batting 435 versus lefties. Jackson Chourio batting 393 versus lefties. All these numbers, Contreras 300 versus lefties. All these numbers are on the season, right? So I don't know exactly what he's throwing. The fastball, the changeup, the sinker, right? He's been pitching pretty good though, so it's a lot of green there. It's a lot of green there. Me personally, I probably won't be looking at nobody for bombs here. Parker Messick versus righties. He has given up 6 bombs. I'll click the roll switch. Of those 6 bombs, he's given up 4 on the road. Okay, so this team likes to small ball. I probably wouldn't be betting no home runs here. I ain't gonna lie. I'll probably be betting hits, runs, and RBI, shit like that, right? So uh, Gary Chance here is just one of those guys that he probably can lift it out of there. But the bat here would probably be Cheerios for me. Last 3 weeks, this is how they look versus lefties. Last 3 weeks, Churio 7 for 13 versus pitch mix, 60 hard hit, 20 fly ball, 23% K rate. Contreras 5 for one. Andrew Vaughn has a bomb. He's a bomb candidate. Last 3 weeks, 77 hard hit, 22 fly ball, no striking out. You know what I'm saying? So I do lean towards Milwaukee in this one. If you like Milwaukee to win the game, then I wouldn't mind putting those 4 strikeouts with it. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't mind putting those 4 strikeouts with it and trying to get there. Look at Andrew Vaughn. This is his exit velo here versus lefties. All of it's green, whether it's a line drive or a fly ball. The fastball, he loves it there. 20 barrel. He's given up 2 bombs on that fastball. Andrew Vaughn, huh? William Contreras, fastball. He's got a little barrel down here on these bottom pitches. Churio. So, I mean, they hit lefties a little better. You could also look at team total. You know what I'm saying? Their team total might be, wow, their team total is probably 4.5 plus money. That's what I would say. Let's take a look. I would say their team total is probably 4.5 plus money. 3.5 juiced up, 4.5 plus money. Milwaukee, 3.5 juiced up. You get a 3.5 at minus 132. 3.5 at minus 132. Fishy game lines. Something telling me this shit fishy right here. That fucking game might go under like a motherfucker. Under is favorited to the under. It's favorited to the under. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I don't bet a lot of money lines and shit like that. This one here is fishy. You know, the Cleveland Guardians, they bats are banged up. Okay. But hits runs, hits parlay or something like that. I couldn't talk you off of it. I don't bet a lot of these guys for power. Jackson Churio, Vaughn, Contreras. Those will probably be the 3 guys that I really, really like. So it is what it is. Okay. Small ball. Milwaukee play a lot of small ball. Minnesota, Texas. Man, do I liked a few bats on here. I remember that. I liked one lefty, Royce Lewis, and of course Buxton. Let me look at this weather real quick. And I also have to the side. I have some of those bats to the side. Okay, they're in the dome. They're in the dome. So 96 degrees. They're probably gonna have it closed. I don't know. We'll see. But I do have some of those guys to the side. I have Buxton for a bomb. Royce Lewis. You can look at his hits all the way up to a bomb. Joe Ryan, his pitching outs at 17.5. I used that last night. It's probably 18.5 right now. His strikeouts, I couldn't talk about his strikeouts either. Nemo, I think I got Nemo up there because of that fastball, and I'll show you guys right now. But I don't like this spot. I mean, I don't like how Texas has been. You know what I'm saying? So first of all, I'll give you guys a glimpse of. I mean, look at Buxton. We know who Buxton is. We know what he does. Jack Leiter. Nope. Jack Leiter at home. 5 bombs. He's giving up 1 bomb at home. He's got a 31 fly ball, so it's not impossible. Buxton. Take a look at Buxton versus pitch mix. He's given up 2 home runs on that fastball. He's given up 1 home run here and there and there and there. Barrel has been down on his top pitches, but it's Buxton, right? So Buxton, he's pretty much barreling up everything. I mean, you know what it is, right? I'll bring it down last 3 weeks here. Royce Lewis, right? So Royce Lewis, 2 extra base hits and a bomb last 3 weeks. Last 2 weeks, Royce Lewis. I definitely know what Royce Lewis can do. Last 7 days, Royce Lewis 5 for 14, 14 barrel hard hit is up, ground ball is down, and fly ball is there. So these two guys, that's what I was looking at, man. Buxton and Royce Lewis. But it would have to be, if I had to take one, of course, it would be Buxton, right? So Buxton, and keep an eye out on Royce Lewis. There was a couple lefties that I seen. I have to flip over here too. There's a couple lefties that I seen, and this is where Zach Leiter is pitching his worst. He's giving up 7 bombs, a 10% barrel rate, a 33 fly ball. So he's sort of like a fly baller. You know what I'm saying? He's giving up fly balls to lefties and righties. They will be at home. Of those 7 home runs, he's giving up 5 to lefties. So the lefties are in a better spot than the righties. So looking at now, that's a couple guys here I could not figure it out, and you'll probably find some value on these guys if they decide to go yard. It's not easy to hit bombs in this ballpark either. I don't like to bet home runs in this ballpark, but the fastball he's throwing 37% of the time. Brooks Lee, he's got 4 bombs on it. Brent said he likes Buxton, Alonso, Pete, Alonso, Buxton, Walker for bombs. Can't talk you off for that. The slider here, he's got 3 bombs on the slider. Da-da-da-da. Bomb on the cutter. A few guys got a few bombs on this pitch mix. He's pitching this worst versus lefties. So some of these lefties probably can get a bump. You just got to figure out who it was. When I went down to like the last, Blarney kind of stood out to me. Let's go. Last 3 weeks. Josh Bell, 2 bombs, 46 hard hit, fly ball is there. Brooks Lee, last 3 weeks, 5 bombs for Brooks Lee, right? 41 fly ball, 15, you know what I'm saying? 16 fly ball, full air, I mean. Cody Clemens. Caratini was flashing, right? I don't know what I wanted to do with his ass. Caratini was flashing. I don't know, man. These guys got me so undecided. Last 2 weeks. These lefties been kind of hitting a little bit these last 2 weeks, man. Brooks Lee, he's got a decent fly ball. Pitcher's got a 30% fly ball. Trevor Larnach, barrel rate, fly ball, last 2 weeks. Caratini, 5 extra base hits, 2 home runs, last 2 weeks. 28 barrel, 50 fly ball right there. Caratini, he hit a bomb on the 14th. It's I don't know. But you see it. So you're gonna have to figure it out. You have to figure it out. I'm not saying any of these guys are gonna go, but some of these guys looking okay. You know what I'm saying? Swinging an okay bat right now. Larnick, Bell, Carantini, Lee. You can make a case for Lee cooling off. Fly ball has still been there. Larnick, 7 days. Fly ball has been there. I don't know. I don't know. Shit. You know what I'm saying? But let me. I can't write all them names down. Just say, lefties get a bump here. You know what I'm saying? Lefties get a bump here. Same thing for Joe. I ain't gonna say same thing, but Joe Ryan. If I flip over to Texas, that's what I was looking at. Joe Ryan is pitching his worst here to lefties. On the road, He's given up 7 bombs. On the road, he's given up a total of 4 bombs. 4 of those 7. So he's throwing. I was looking at Nemo, and he's throwing the fastball 51% of the time. As you can see, Nemo is 21 for 61 versus that fastball. And Nemo, one thing about Nemo is I can't. He's not getting it out of there the way we want him to. Okay. Now a few of these people can walk. He don't walk that many folks, but yeah, for that fastball alone, Nemo's in play just because of that fastball alone. You know, he's almost batting 50% on that fastball. Um, lately, I mean, the fly ball has been there. It's something. Maybe his launch angle is down or something, but or the hard hit or some shit. But I don't know. But last 2 weeks, 2 extra base hits, barrel, fly ball is down last 2 weeks, of course. If you just want to look at him for a hit or something like that, I couldn't talk you off of it because he's not getting it up out of there like you know we really wanted to. I think he hit a bomb maybe a week or two ago. But with such a small slate, I'm probably just gonna stick to what the fuck I really you know what I'm saying. What's green as fuck to me, you know what I'm saying. What I really like, you know what I'm saying. Small slate, not gonna try to force anything. And another thing, I like the spot for Joe Ryan because looking at right hand pitching, I don't know what's up with this team here. Texas, um, 88 WRC plus last 30 days, 20% strikeout rate. Okay. Last 14 days, Texas, 66 WRC plus with a 20% K rate. They're not solely striking out a lot, but they not doing shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's what put the pitching outs in play for me for somebody like that's what put the pitching outs in play for me for Joe Ryan. You know what I'm saying? So taking a look at Joe Ryan here. Joe Ryan. Where the fuck is he at? Right here in my face. So the strikeouts for him, he's over in 5 of 6. And the pitching outs, he's over in yeah, like 8 of 10. On underdog, you can get the 17 and a half. I got it on 17 and a half as a parlay piece on DraftKings last night. 18 and a half at plus money right now if you want it. Yeah. Yeah. Uh uh we can go here to my X profile. Game Day Insights. You can use Dee Bets right there for 50% off. Code Dee Bets caps 50% off. You have any problems? Let me know. And yeah, you have any problems? Let me know. This is my X right here, my X, my Twitter, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. So, um, that's my thing there, right? So I'm gonna keep it moving. Baltimore and Seattle. Mm, Baltimore and Seattle. Now Brian Wu at home has been pretty good. Okay, So we'll take a look at some of Brian Wu's numbers at home. Okay, so he's given up 6 bombs to lefties here, and at home, 2 of those come at home, but he's a little bit more green, right? Watch, but he does have a decent little fly ball, so motherfucker can't take him deep. But let me uncheck the home situation, and then when I check it back, it's a little bit more green. Okay, so he's been pretty good at home. Okay, um, versus righties, he's pretty good. Giving up 3 bombs. And then when I hit the home switch, he's got 25% K rate right now. When I hit the home switch to righties, it goes to 39% K rate, right? So, now when we look at the recent form and stuff like that, uh, he did just get hit by this team. So, and I imagine they was in Baltimore. So they did hit him up. He gave up 2 home runs, 7 runs, 82 pitches, and 5 innings pitched. So, um, let me send a text message. So what I'm gonna say here? Yeah. So last 2 games he got hit up. Last 2 games. Hmm. Some games his ass been getting hit up. Let me say something. Now I know historically he's pitched his worst versus lefties. So at home, 0 runs. 0 runs here at home. Versus Arizona and White Sox, okay, whatever. You know, Atlanta at home, 0 runs. Kansas City came in Seattle and banged them up. At home, 2 runs to Texas. And at home versus Cleveland, 2 home. The shitty the teams he's seen at home, pretty much ass. But he's going on a road, getting his ass lit. I see at Baltimore 7, at Detroit 5, the next at Kansas City 4. At Houston he did good. At St. Louis 7, right? At San Diego 3, they asked and still gave him 3. Interesting. Brent Jordan, Walker, Pete Buxton. We gotta see. I gotta see. They used to be 35, but I guess they're going up. Mm, uh, that's interesting. That's interesting. We'll see what's going to happen right here, though. It's all good. So Baltimore. Brian Wu. Of course, I'm gonna like Pete, right? Of course, I'm gonna like Pete. Sinker. Pete always liked that sinker. You can even date it back to last year, right here. Pete always liked that sinker. He batted 400 on that sinker last year. Now, it doesn't mean you have to go out there and bet bombs, okay? Mm. Alonzo, Walker, and Buxton. Bet, 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 bet. Um, Blaze and Pete and Ward, I mean, those guys showing up. Blaze 3% K rate. He was showing up yesterday. Was he in the lineup? Yesterday, he wasn't. Randoms be going. Pete Ward, Alex Blaze. I don't know, man. I mean, Pete's gonna be sometimes all that. Sometimes some green that should be. Still gonna look like Pete, man. If I was to go there. It's 1 for 6 versus Wu. That one was a bomb. This was probably it right here. That was it right there. So he just hit one of them off of him lately. He had hit one off Kirby lately as well too. I'm not going to wreck my brain though. I ain't gonna lie. Lefties at home. He's given up 6 home runs to lefties, and 2 of them come at home. He's got a little fly ball to lefties here. Mackey, let me see. Let me show y'all what Mackey shot to me. Let me see. Instagram. He shot Wilson Contreras, Byron Buxton, 2.5 HRRs. Bo Bichette, 2.5 HRR. Colabero, 1.5 HRR. Schmidt, 1.5 total bases. Carter Jensen, 1.5 HRR. Damn, Carter Jensen was a demon. And he shot through the William Abreu. I'm guessing these should be bombs here. William Abreu, I had him on the list. I had Sanchez, Jackson Churio looked okay. Kyle Manzardo was an option. Nemo, Buxton. Now we on these guys here: Rayleigh, Sosa, Jazz, Vargas, da 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 da. I think Michael Harris is banged up. Probably. We'll see what's gonna happen. Okay. Bet. Um, who got some good K stuff though? I'm Woo, yeah, Woo, yeah, he does. He does. We looking at, and that was an option. You know what I'm saying? That was an option that I was gonna try to probably entertain because we was looking at Baltimore. I was looking at Baltimore earlier. Last month, the 125 WRC plus, about 20% K rate, but the last 2 weeks, Baltimore, they creeping up a little bit more. They've been a roller coaster versus righties all season. 116 WRC plus, but they 12th in striking out last 2 weeks. And then the last 7 days, they ran across some pitchers though. I mean, they seen. I think Gilbert sat their ass down, and then I forgot what Kirby did to him. What was that yesterday? And now he gets they gonna see Wu. So Wu's strikeouts, I don't know what they are. His strikeouts are sitting at 6.5. His pitching outs are sitting at 18.5. So they giving him the benefit of the doubt at home. Like I said, this is like a rematch for him because he just pitched against them. And sometimes I tend to stay away from those matchups, but when I get done looking at these pitch mixes and shit like that, I'll probably have an idea on what I really want to do. Now versus lefties, he's throwing Gunnar just went yesterday. He's throwing that fastball 57% of the time, 54% of the time. He's giving up 3 home runs on that fastball. We'll single that fastball out to lefties. Connor, Holiday, Adley. Adley just be, man. Not many bombs from his team off fastballs. Not many bombs. Adley looked like the guy that you probably like the most versus fastball. Jackson Holiday last 2 weeks starting to get a little fly ball going on there. All these lefties got a little some on it. Can't talk you off any one of these guys. You know what I'm saying? I'll put the full pitch mix in there for the last 3 weeks. A few barrels there are up, like Colton Cowser, Adley's, Holidays, and Basallo over the last few weeks. Gunner with the hard hit. He hit a bomb yesterday. Last 3 weeks, Cowser has 4 bombs, 35 fly ball. 4 bombs off of what? Okay, 2 bombs on the sinker. That's only 10%. The slider is the second most pitched. And then the top one, he's only 2 for 14 with a bomb on that fastball. He's gonna have to throw a deadly fastball today. You know what I'm saying? That's what it all gonna boils down to. Gunnar Henderson, the home run that he hit yesterday, is not showing up on this pitch mix. He hit a home run yesterday, right? Oh, these numbers ain't updated. Ah, okay. These numbers ain't updated because it doesn't say the 17th right there. Interesting. Hmm. What time is it? 9? Damn. That's interesting. Is that for everybody or is it just for? Let me flip over real quick. Flip over to Seattle. I guess so. Julio, I don't know if Julio's gonna go tomorrow. We got Shane Baz on the mound. He will be on the road where he's giving up 1 bombs to righties. His strikeouts on the road has been terrible versus righties. I don't like. I mean, I don't think I'll be going to any one of these righties. We'll see who's going to be in the lineup though. You might get a Mitch Garver in. I don't know. But I don't know if Julio goes today. Julio might not go today. I got to see what the injury status is for Julio. The lefties is where I'm a little bit more interested in. Now he throws this knuckle curve, right? This knuckle curve is that's the fucking thing there, man. He throws this knuckle curve, right? So Shane Bass, he throws it 47% of the time. He's giving up a bomb on it. You know what I'm saying? He's giving up a bomb on it, but I mean, when I filter out the knuckle curve to these guys, they ain't seen it. I mean, Kyle Raleigh, he hit a bomb off of it this year. But these guys are, I mean, everybody's striking out on that shit. Okay. Now I could flip to 2025 right there and see how they looked last year versus the knuckle curve. Yeah. So I'm gonna tell you about this website. This was one of the first out of all of them, and this is the one I most used. I dabble with Prop Finder, you know what I'm saying? But I come this one here, it was the simplicity, right? The simplicity. After well, this was one of the first at first, but the simplicity versus the rest of them. I ain't even gonna say simplicity. So look, the Prop Finder, I can come over here and I can set this whole layout to mimic, the way game day looks. But then sometimes, I ain't gonna say all these other stats can be, I ain't gonna say it can be noise, man, you know what I'm saying? But it could just have you, man, it's good for, it's good for, it's good. It's really good. It's got everything you want. I'm not gonna sit up here and do that. Prop Finder got everything you want. It's really, really good, man. But me personally, I've been using it so long, I can navigate it so fast, and then it's not a lot of the I'm not gonna say noise. Pathfinder got so much shit that it could be noisy to me personally, right? But I do go in and check a lot of pool barrel and shit like that. But I know how to check that shit for free when I'm looking at fan graphs and baseball savant and other sites and stuff like that. But Pathfinder is a wonderful site. Wonderful site. I give it to them. You know what I'm saying? I just use this. I've just been using this so long, man. And it's just so easy for me to navigate through it. I don't know what it is with Pathfinder. Is it the colors? I don't fucking know. It is what it is. But you're putting me on. No, Cal. Okay, bet. But it is what it is. Use all of them. I mean, if you want. I don't, what I'm saying? It is what it is to me. Okay, so like I was saying, the knuckle curve, this is last year versus the knuckle curve. And these guys been striking out on that shit. So I don't know how he's going to fare with this knuckle curve. Today, he's throwing it a lot. In fact, let me run a check, right? So this is Shane Bass. This is the full season. He's throwing that knuckle curve 47% of the time. How about the last 7 weeks? He's throwing it even more. It went to 49%. How about the last 4 weeks? It went to 56%. So he's consistently, last 2 weeks, 55%. He's throwing that knuckle curve a lot, right? It has been getting hit. It's been getting hit, but he's only given up one bomb off of it, right? Now we take a look at his game logs. As of late, he 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. His last 6 games, he hasn't given up more than 2 runs. That's pretty good. He will walk some folks. He will walk some folks, a bomb here and there, but it is what it is, right? We're looking at lefties here. We're looking at the lefties. That's where he's pitching his worst at. And I'll throw the full pitch mix. But like I said, I'm kind of scared of that knuckle curve. I'm scared of it. If he got that motherfucker working in this big ballpark, then, I mean, whatever, right? Naylor, I think Naylor is hurt. And I think Rodriguez is hurt, right? So this shit wild. But Ken Zone been carrying a torch for us, right? So, I mean, versus this pitch mix, he's got 2 bombs in the last month. Average exit velo 100, 26 barrel rate, hard hit 73, fly ball, bull, no striking out on that pitch mix. Crawford just came back. Emerson, he's been handling business. Let me see. Emerson 3 bombs in the last 2 weeks. Fly ball and pull. Kid zone, barrel, hard hit, fly ball. Last 7 days. Emerson, 2 bombs, fly ball. Looks good. He hit that off of them 2 come off that fastball, right? So the full season for Emerson, he probably haven't even seen that knuckle. Oh, he's seen the knuckle curve 3 times, and he ain't done too well on that. But in recent form, as of right now, especially the last 7 days, he's warm on that fastball. He hit two. He hit 2 bombs. He hit one off Wade Cavalli, and he hit one off Zach Littell. So he'll be looking for that fastball. As you can see, this is the pitcher right here. He's giving up 2 bombs on that fastball. He will give up some barrels. Cole Emerson will be looking for that fastball. I'm just letting you know that right now. The only thing I can say, like I said, only thing I can say about this pitch mix here is if he's throwing knuckle curve and fastball heavy, then them the 2 pitches you got to hunt for, right? So just as well as I filtered out that knuckle curve, I'm gonna filter out that fastball, right? Just as well as I did that, I'm gonna filter out that fastball. Let's see who get a 50-50 shot, right? So Luke Raley, full season numbers. He got a nice fly ball, 20 pull. You know what I'm saying? You need that. The barrel's there. 11 extra base hits, 6 bombs. Canzone, 3 bombs, 17 barrel rate. Fly ball is there. Line drive is decent. Emerson, he's got 4 bombs on that. Naylor probably won't be in the lineup. This is only the fastball for the last month. Canzone, 100 exit velo. We've seen that. Emerson, his exit velo could be higher. Decent fly balls on all these guys. These guys would be hunting that fastball, right? It just is what it is. They'll be hunting that fastball, trying to catch that fastball. Kyle Raleigh, we know who Kyle Raleigh is and what he does. It's hard for me to figure that out, but y'all seen the whole pitching mix right there. It's something. I mean, Canzone went for us yesterday. You can heat check Canzone again, and then as of late, and Emerson looked like he can go as of late. And you know what though? Let me see something real quick. No, I don't. Them have to be at home too. Let me hit the home switch. Oh, okay. So those home runs that he hit, they was on the road. They was on the road. How many home runs do he got on this pitch? These people got in this pitch at home. Emerson got 1 at home. Crawford got 3. Naylor won't be in the lineup. Canzone got 1. This ballpark, and then like I said, home runs is not the end all be all. You can look at HRRs, you can look at total bases and shit like that too, because this is a big ballpark. So, like I said, you can heat check Canzone. He's been pretty good for us the last week or so. And Emerson is very interesting for the form that he's in on that fastball, right? So, and then full season, if you like full season numbers, Rayleigh, he's got a high barrel rate and a high fly ball on his pitch mix. Kyle Riley's got a high fly ball on his pitch mix. You know, so it is what it is. Rayleigh is probably overdue. Let me go in here and put up Pete. Let me go in here and put up those lefties. I couldn't even. Gunnar Henderson, I'm quite sure he went yesterday. Adley is fucking interesting. He just won't get it out of there. Anytime I take him to get it out of there, he ain't going to do that. But he's pretty good versus that fastball. So you can look at a hit. I'm going to go over here straight to the, I'm going to go back to the Blue Jays. And I'm going to go with, I'm going to go with Emerson. I'm going to put Emerson up there. He's a bomb candidate. I'm going to just say that. Fuck it, right? And Canzone has definitely been in form. The rest of the guys are, they self-explanatory, man. Rayleigh and Raleigh, those guys, you know what they can do. Pete, you know what they can do. Felt like I took too long on that one. I felt like it. New York Mets, Philly. I think the wind's blowing in this one here. We got Nola on the mound. Oh yeah, right. I think the wind is blowing. Yes, 14 miles an hour to right. What way is that? That's right, or is it right to left? Like, let's see what we get the explanation. Winds are blowing at 15 miles an hour, but it's more across the ballpark, left to right than in or out. Lowest chance of a late game sprinkle. So, not the direction where I thought it was going to be going, but I could really care less. I ain't gonna say I can't care less, but let's just get to it. Nola versus lefties. They in New York, right? No, they in Philly. They in Philly. At home, this is Nola at home versus lefties. He's given up 3 bombs, and then he's given up a total of 7 bombs. So he ain't been pretty good. Nola's another guy that's got that knuckle curve or some shit, man. Straight up. So Soto, right? Of course, we like Soto. We're going to be looking for Soto, whatever the case may be. The knuckle curve. Nola has the knuckle curve. Another guy that has it. Um, hmm. How much is he throwing at his top second pitch at? Okay, 27%. All right. Jared Young. Jared Young. In the last 4 weeks, he's 2 for 2 on that knuckle curve. What about the full season for him? So far he's 2 for 2 on the knuckle curve. Okay, he got 3 extra base hits, decent extra velo here and there. All right, he might be somebody we can definitely keep our eye out on for at least for hits. And Jerry Young, if he's gonna be in there. MJ Melendez just be going out there hitting the ball in the air, man. Soto, Young, of course Soto, right? Brady Singer sat his ass down twice. Let me see something real quick, man. Let me send these guys a message real quick. Damn, I ain't getting my. I have to hit him. I didn't even see Contrell. He messaged me. X got to do a better job of notifying me, man. Bet Skywalker. Bet. I'll follow you back, bro. I had you on my other page, Skywalker. I know I did. Um, I showed it. I showed it already. Mackie, you must have went to the bathroom or something. Right here. I showed it already. Yeah, I showed the slip too. Um, of course, Soto. All right, let's flip it over. Some lefties get a bump though. You feel me? Uh, Marcus Seaman, Boba been hitting as of late. I want to say single, single, double, single, single. So he's back to that. He's trying to get back to where he was. Knuckle curve, 1 for 5 on that. He's pretty much lights out. He's given up 2 bombs on that knuckle curve, but he's been lights out towards righties versus that with that knuckle curve. He has given up 6 bombs on the road. I mean, at home. Of those 6 bombs, 1 of them come at home, so he's been okay at home versus righties. But he's got a decent little K rate versus righties too. What Nola will we see today? Marcus Simeon. Boba Shett. Last 3 weeks, Marcus Simeon got 4 bombs. 3 of them come to that sinker. The knuckle curve is not up here because he hasn't seen it. There's the knuckle curve right there. But he's locking that sinker. You ain't really missed nothing because I think I spent a little bit too much time on that Seattle game. Oh shit, Torres. Over on the 9.5 here. All right, let's flip it. All right, let me flip it. Philly. Sean Manea. I think they finna crack Manea ass, man. Straight up. Let's see. Manea, what he been doing? He just went 84 pitches. Prior to that, he's only went 60, 63, 60. Do we have any openers? Let me see. I gotta start back going live vertically. That way I can go on Instagram and stuff like that. And other sites. I don't know if everybody like going that vertical, going live vertical. I don't know, but we'll see. Amenea's giving up a home run to 3 straight. I don't know about this. Manea might get hit today. So, boom. Trey Turner. Sosa. Fastball 43% of the time. Single that out. Sosa hits that fastball from lefty, so he's somebody we're going to have to keep an eye out on. Sosa. Boom. Let's see as of late, though. Last 3 weeks. Sosa 2 bombs. That's 2 weeks. Sosa 1 bomb. All right, so I know Bohm hit a few bombs as of late. Bohm hit a bomb on the 16th. He hit a bomb on the 10th. So he just hit a bomb as of late. Bohm. I don't know, Real Muto. He hit a bomb on the 13th and the 15th. What's the projected lineup? Those 2 guys, they've been hitting bombs as of late. Sosa hit 1 or 2 as of the last 3 weeks. The projected lineup would be Bohm, Real Muto, Sosa on the back end. We're going to see, but on the back end, Bohm has hit 2 home runs as of recently. Realmuto as of recently, and Sosa as of recently, right? Okay. Then I'll put the rest of the pitchers back in there. I'll flip to the lefties. Sean Menez got a 30% K rate to lefties. How? Just tell me how. How? On the road. What about on the road? He's only giving up 2 home runs. They come on the road. How's he doing what he's doing? Schwarber. I ain't even got to look at Schwarber's numbers. Well, Marsh. Lefty, Marsh. Last 2 weeks. It's that sweeper he's been throwing. That's what it is. I don't know, man. I could see a Schwarber Soto chalky lay, same game parlay, just a 2-leg or something like that. Let me see at home. These righties at home. Trey Turner at home. Boom, 2-1. Philly is like one of my least bet on teams too, man. I ain't even see Harper. Where the fuck was he at? We do got a 9.5 total in this one. So something's got to shake, right? I can see guys like these, the other guys, you just have to pull the trigger on them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? I don't pull the trigger on a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Guys like Simeon and Young and Bichette. I can see Bichette is hitting right now. I want to say I know he's hitting right now. You know what I'm saying? Simeon. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Zay? Simeon. Guys like that. You just got to pull the trigger on these guys. Nola's gonna give up one. I want to see who's going to be in that lineup. Nola's giving up one for sure. But Bichette, when he gets to rolling, like he can do this, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 straight games with 2 hits or better. You know what I'm saying? He can be a 2-hit candidate or HRR candidate, stuff like that. So it ain't always got to be bombs. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is with that situation. All right? It can be small ball here too. White Sox, New York Yankees, wind blowing straight out. I already know this for sure. Straight out. So, lefty matchup here, we got Ryan Weathers. Ryan Weathers has given up 13 bombs. We know we're going to be looking at Vargas here. I already can tell, right? For 13 bombs. At home, he's given up 9 of them. I like them combo hits for they combo. I like them for hits or they. I like them for hits or they combo. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, for sure. HRR and shit like that. Yeah, for sure. Um, on folks no grave. I don't know. Let me find out. Let me find out. Charlie, hey, yeah. So it's a lot of green here. He said, "Wait, who was that? Who you talking about? You talking about? We're just talking about the hits. That's just like the hits, man. You know, the usual suspects are who they are. We just was talking about the hits, like Bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And HRRs, stuff like that. He'll probably be an HRR guy for me. He's got 2 hits at better in 5 straight games. So, right off the back, we already know. I already know. I'm going to like. So, what's the total here? This is probably going to be one of those. This is probably going to be that game. This is one that I'm putting a smile on my face so far. Out of all these games here, this one here, just seeing that left and a half. I mean, just seeing that. Hmm, yeah, this one here, this one here, this one here. So, um, Vargas, change up, the fastball getting crushed from this pitcher. So he's 5 for 15 on that changeup. He looks good. He's barreling up pretty much everything else. Full season. Chase. Changeup. 6 for 18 on that changeup. Yeah. Grichuk. 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 Bam, is Grichuk going to be in the lineup? Grichuk might take his ass deep. Let's give him a 4 bombs on that changeup, 7 on that fastball. Mm. At home. That's month. Grichuk 2 bombs. Chase 2 bombs in the last month. Vargas 1 bomb. Grichuk last 3 weeks 2 bombs. Last 2 weeks Grichuk 2 bombs. Last 2 weeks. Acuna hits. Hmm. Versus lefties, Weathers has a 31% K rate. He's given up 2 bombs. Of those 2 bombs, he hasn't given up any at home. He still can give up a fly ball. Man, I'm looking at those guys. Vargas, they capable, man. They capable. I don't know if I'm shit between Grichuk. I mean, these first three could probably, man, 16 miles. Oh shit! Ooh, win 16 miles an hour out straight away center, man, straight away center. It's a man. I'm gonna run this game. I'm gonna play some HRRs at least, man. I tell you what you can do though. I think one of those guys getting one bomb, and you can take a look at if you bet. Let me see. Vargas is a 250. They already got these numbers, fixated for the weather. Vargas 255. Like, where the fuck do they do that at? Grichuk 279. You know what I'm saying? Like, all the value sucked out of that shit, man. All the value sucked out of that shit. Because they know it's bomb season in there. So I'll figure it out. Weather's been pretty good versus lefties. Decent K rate. There's some lefties here that will go somewhere and sit down. Benintendi don't look good. Montgomery don't look good. Montgomery hit 2 bombs though. If you want to heat check them, you can. Yesterday, I believe. But it's a lot of red right here, man. So I would be sticking to the righties. I ain't gonna lie. I'll be sticking to the righties here. You know what I'm saying? They're not saying they not gonna do nothing, but on paper it just don't look good. Now Montgomery got 4 bombs. What has he hit? He has hit a few things here and there. Mm, let me see something, man. Oh, full season. I gotta put full season up there. Okay, so 5 bombs. Montgomery hit a bomb. Last he hit 2 bombs. One off that slider, one off that fastball lately in the last 5 games. Montgomery. But as you can see, I'm gonna like the righties, and they're gonna have to go in there. They're gonna have to go in there and fill in some righties, right? So I'll tell you this. Flip back to the righties real quick. I'm gonna tell you this. Um, Randall Grichuk, Chase, Grichuk, Quero, Acuna. What is the projected? Only Montgomery and Antonashi, Acuna, Quero. Okay, what is the team total here? Maybe White Sox can get there. Who knows? Let's see. Four and a half at plus money. Favorite it under Yankees favorite it. I want to see the first 5 numbers too. Let me see. Game lines. That's gonna be 2.5. I don't even know where I'm looking. First X innings. First 5 team total 2.5 for the White Sox. Good plus money. Both teams just go run in the first 5 innings. Is you can use that for like a juice reducer or something like that. Or both teams to score 2 runs in the first 5 innings, you get plus money at 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 2 runs apiece. So maybe the first 5 total might be 2.5. Let's see for the game. First 5 innings, no. First 5 inning totals 4.5. Sorry. First 7. Both teams just score 2 runs in the first 7. It's interesting at minus 190. I'll probably use that as a parlay piece. All right. The righties, I like those guys. If I had to rank them from bombs, I would probably go Grichuk, Vargas, Midroff, or whatever, Chase. Those 3 guys in order for the righties. And Montgomery is a bomb candidate already. New York Yankees, you know these boys like to hit bombs. So Goldie hit one late for us. Shout out to him. They'll be on the road. He's only given up 1 bomb on the road. Sean Burke to righties there. Sean Burke can give up some runs here and there. His strikeout stuff is a little bit, on the fake decent side. He hasn't faced New York this season. The walks have been a problem for him though. 5, 5, 2, 2, 3. You can't do that. You can't walk folks, and somebody a bloop and a blast. That's all it takes for it to things to get bad. The righties, he is probably pitching his best to righties here. Um, mhm. Colabero hit a bomb on the 14th and the 16th. Both of them, one off the sinker, one off the slider. The fastball he's throwing 40% of the time. He looks pretty good with that fastball. I'll put that fastball up there, Goldie. 10% K rate on that. So Goldie is going to be somebody definitely we're going to be looking at. Let me slide over here real quick. Let me see something here. Goldie hit a bomb off the knuckle curve recently. On the 13th. Okay. These lefties here. He's throwing that fastball 40% of the time. Ben Rice loves it there. As you can see, 6 bombs. Burke has given up 5 bombs on that fastball. He's got 6 bombs on it. You better keep it away, sir. Straight up. You better keep that fastball away from away from Wood. Not Wood. What's that boy name? Uh Ben Rice. Shit, I'll probably almost ain't even lime green no more. His shit just green. His shit real green. Damn. Look at this exit velo logs for a long time. Look at that. Crazy work right there, man. He's like I say, he's giving up 5, 6 bombs on that fastball. Schomburg. Bellinger. At home. Most of that damage came on the road. Yeah, green. Because look, when I look at home, he's got 3 extra base hits and 3 home runs. When I take the home switch, but when I flip on the road, he's got 15 extra base hits and 6 home runs. Either way it go, you can have it your way. You know what I'm saying? Have it your way. Either way it go, but yeah, he's been off the chain. He's been off the chain. Last month. So, crazy thing. That's why we like to walk it. You know what I'm saying? Last month, he doesn't have a home run. He's got 9% K rate. He doesn't have a bomb on his pitch mix in the last month. Barrel and everything is there. You know what I'm saying? Probably the launch angle, he's not, you know what I'm saying? You can look at the launch angle, whatever case may be. This one right here was good, 22. 63 was a little bit more on the, see, you can see 63 launch angle was a little bit more on the, you know what I'm saying, on the wrong side. The pop up, it's a pop up. See what I'm saying? 22, you want to be between, I say you want to be 25, between 25 and probably what, 38, 40? Because let me show you. You look at the home runs, right? Look at the home runs from yesterday. Barrels, home runs. Oh, let me see. From this, what's today? 18th. What are we doing, man? Let me see. Hold on. 16th. Just say the 16th. So look at these home runs here. All the launch angle is 20 something to like high 30s. None of them is in the 40s, even though you can go in the 40s. But this is like the formula, right? The formulas for the home runs. You see what I'm saying? I can blow this up for you real quick. Wow. Whoops. Yikes. Blow this up for you a little bit. You see the formula there? That launch angle, all these home runs. That's a home run in that day on the 16th. The launch angle been around 20 something. I don't see no 40s, even though you can't get there. The 38 right there. And then the exit velo, all those like 96. This one here, Colabero, he damn near almost in. Where was they at? Shit, 351. Where the fuck was they at? But I guess anyway. Yeah, and then the feet. You know what I'm saying? The feet, of course, right? So I mean, that exit velo, that launch angle. You know what I'm saying? You know, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. You know, it's a lot. Is that the number where I was at? I don't know, but I'll take this down. Okay. So what was this? The fastball. And like I said, he hasn't hit a home run in the last month off this pitch mix. Spencer Jones. Sonny. Hey, come here. You got to be up there at 12. I'm quite sure they might have a cafeteria, but I don't know. What they tell you? You probably gonna have to fix you some lunch if you I don't or bring you some lunch or whatever the case may be. And then I need some gas too, man. I guess we'll figure it out. But if I'm still doing this, you're gonna have to run to the store and get some gas in there, whatever the case may be. You 12 to 8.
Yeah.
And then some. Then okay. All right. Well, with the wind going, you know what I'm saying? Of course, I like Rice. And I do like Goldie, but I like Rice more, right? And the wind, anybody gonna be able to. The wind is gonna. You 12 and 8 through the week, nice, nice. The wind is gonna help. You know what I'm saying? You got some guys that's got some fly balls, like Jazz, a couple guys. So you want to see who's gonna be in the lineup. For me though, if I'm looking at it right here, I'm definitely looking at Judge. I mean, not Judge, Goldie. I'm looking at Rice. But one of these lefties like Jazz or Cody or somebody, those boys are probably gonna pull through. I ain't gonna lie. One of those guys is probably gonna pull through. I'm gonna have to take a look at lately over here real quick because I want to check some other shit out. Let's see. How about the last 10 games? Jazz. Spencer Jones. Nobody's got a bomb, but remember the wind is blowing out, so that's gonna be a bump, right? Jazz numbers, man. Jazz might be somebody. Jazz might be somebody we might want to take a look at. Average exit velo, the barrel rate, barrel pull, air, da 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 da. Let's see what this exit velo law is looking like. He just hit that home run yesterday. Exit velo. Maybe if he can catch him. But like I say, don't rule out your hits and your HRRs and stuff like that, because that's where a lot of that stuff is coming from. A lot of that stuff might not be coming from how the books, how they sizing stuff up. You know what I'm saying? But we could probably see bombs coming here. I just can't identify all of them. I ain't gonna stunt. Like I can see it. Like I can really identify them. If you might get a better picture if you look at some of the season numbers, right? From some of these guys, you could probably get a better picture, better look there. But if you can't, don't force nothing, man. Stick to the people that you like. If I had to take one person from New York, of course it's going to be Rice. if I had to take now, it would be some decisions on the White Sox from between those first three lefties, but Vargas, all those guys. But I like those guys. They're candidates. But stick to what you like. That's how you get yourself in trouble when you get to putting shit up there that you don't like and stuff like that. Atlanta, San Francisco. Um, 7.5. Perez been good, man. And Roop, I don't know. Let's see. I don't know how Perez is doing what he's doing, but I guess. Um, don't we got weather in this one? 93% rain. Let me go over here and check this weather real quick. Red. I don't know. If models are correct, there's no way this game gets played. Okay. All right. I'm skipping that one. Kansas City and Seattle. And Matthew Liberatore has lefty splits. As you can see it right there, he's been pitching bad versus lefties. Okay. Both pitchers not looking their best versus lefties. What do we got here? Weather-wise, we good. We good. Okay. Let's go. Let's look at Kansas. We got two lefties on the mound. Let's look at Kansas City. Okay. Matthew Liberatore. 3 bombs versus Minnesota. 1 bomb versus Cincy. Few walks. Few runs. Pretty much giving up 3 runs or more in 5 of his last 6. Okay. All right. Kegs. So bump to the lefties, right? Bump to the lefties. He's not walking, folks. He's got a 24% K rate. I mean, he's pretty much spreading the wealth. Okay. He's doing a slider 52% of the time. He's giving up 5 bombs on that slider. Kags has a bomb on that slider, so he pretty much likes that. Let me throw this slider up there. Kags on that slider. Okay. How about at home? So last month, bump to the lefties though, man. Straight up, Carter Jensen. Michael Massey hit a bomb. They hit bombs yesterday, man. They hit bombs yesterday, I believe. Yeah, that was crazy, man. None off this pitch mix as of late, but 15 games. Cags 1 bomb, 10 for 25. Carter Jensen, Michael Massey, low exit velo. Hmm. That motherfucker Rave hit a bomb yesterday. Watch and see if he's in the lineup. He might. Man. Lefties get a bump, man. I like Cags. I like Carter Jensen. I don't mind Massey because of the matchup. Righties, he's given up 8 bombs to righties. Of those 8 bombs on the road, he has given up 4. Okay. Lane Thomas hit a bomb yesterday as well. Bobby Witt's pretty green. Only 1 home run, but he's pretty green. He's pretty green. Definitely is. Let me see something real quick. Team versus pitcher. Kansas City Royals. Bobby 1 for 7. Makia Garcia got a bomb. 2 for 6. Massey. Salvi 4 for 7 with a bomb. Okay. Team versus pitcher. Pitch mix. Well, I'm gonna have to like Bobby for something, right? Stolen bases, something. Um, Lefties get a bump. I don't want to put all the lefties down there, but lefties get a bump, man. Home run bump, whatever you want to call it. I'll put Cags and Carter up there. It could be Massey. It could be anyone, man. Hits, runs, and RBIs, whatever you want to look at, right? Yeah. So Massey lines ain't out. Let me go over here to the White Sox game and put some of them guys up there. Chase on the list at least. Chase, Vargas, um, Grichuk, even Montgomery goes on the list. Actually, both Montgomerys. And then I'll put I will put Ben Rice up there. I'll put Goldie up there. Goldie been on one. Damn, Goldie been on one. Okay. St. Louis boys. So for some reason it's not updating. Let me I don't know if it's updating now. Nope. Let me go back here. Jordan Walker 14 of 43. 96 exit velo twins. Damn, the barrel, pull barrel, hard hit, launching. Yeah. Trapper die, nigga. Yes, sir. That boy looking good. Nelson Velasquez got that power. Watch out for him. See if he's in the lineup. Mm. He's 2 of 5 off North Cameron with a bomb. He's, yeah, Jordan Walker. He's going up there. He got 4 bombs on that fastball. He hasn't given up a bomb on that fastball. Should be a good matchup here. Should be a death fucking dogfight right here. That's just checking out. I haven't heard it got a 10% K rate. It's definitely checking out. Green. It is checking out. What the hell was that? Keep an eye out if Nelson Velasquez is in that lineup. Hmm. Damn, Jordan Walker. Mm. Ivan Herrera. He been trying to pull it. Extra velos ain't been looking like nothing. I know I like Walker. Shout out to whoever that was on Walker earlier. Now he's got lefty splits too, man. Noah Cameron, as you can see. Yeah. So St. Louis. I mean, at home, a little bit better at home. A little bit better at home. What is he throwing? Two home runs on that slider. His top pitch being barreled up. Slider. I guess he can get hit. Whatever. Yes, sir, Brent. Yes, sir. Weather hope. Last month, 7% K. Rick Burleson hadn't struck out. As warm as Burleson is, as warm as Burleson is, Church. He's 3 for 4 on that slider, 3 for 6 on that fastball in the last month. Weather hope. Burleson. Last 2 weeks, he's Weather Holt is 4 for 5. 3 for 4 in the last 7 days. Weather Holt. So if I'm looking for a bomb, it's probably gonna be somebody like Walker, somebody like that. Let me see something. Who's the projected lineup? So if I'm looking for a bomb, it's gonna probably I'm probably gonna I mean number one candidate for me, and shout out to my boy Brent. But yeah, Walker. Velasquez got that power. Wouldn't be surprised if he can go. Whether Herrera, Blaze, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, those boys are definitely in play. Lefties over here get a bump. Bobby Witt, you know, they got over under 9 in this one. What's the weather in this one? 76, decent weather. I like that. I like that. I like that. Okay. Let's go last game on the docket here. Um Wind is blowing out 12 miles an hour. Y'all know what that do. We got a total of 10 and a half. Gage jump, man. Gage jump, man. No home runs. That's good, right? Uh Grichuk, Kurtz, Soto. Yes, I don't mind that. We don't mind that. We definitely went over all of them except for Soto. I mean Kurtz, but we know, that's self-explanatory. Um, hmm. 18% K rate. What about to righties? Righties is no bombs to righties. Okay. Let's take a look at athletics. Nope. Let's take a look at the Angels. Of course, they're always gonna like my boy, man. They're always gonna like what's his face versus lefties. Joe Adele. Always gonna like Joe Adele for lefties. Full season, Joe Adele, 6 extra base hits, 4 home runs, 15 barrel rate, full season, he's always looked good. He's throwing that fastball 53% of the time, followed by the slider. So, yeah, he hasn't given up a bomb though, right? He's going up against some guys that can probably, give his ass the flux when it comes to two guys I know. Lefties get a bump, man. So Cags, all those guys, they get a bump. They get a bump. I would look at them. I like him. There's one pitch I think his top pitch is pretty good. He doesn't have many home runs off that, but I like Cags. I like Cags. He has the power to go yard. Libertor is, he's got lefty splits. He's pitching his worst to lefties. I could at least see him because I like Bobby too, right? And I could, looking at the projected lineup. Let me refresh this. Looking at the projected lineup, Cags right behind Bobby. Thomas has been balling as of late, so I don't know what he's going to do. I know I like Bobby sitting in front of Cags, and then Garcia. If this ends up being the lineup, Garcia has hit lefties for his career, not super hard, but So even if I'm looking at HRRs, I like it. You know what I'm saying? For Caglione hidden behind Bobby Witt, and we know he can go yard. That's a you thing. You know what I'm saying? I think he can go though. Yeah. I mean, he's ass versus lefties. Adele. So the fastball. This is the fastball here, right? So, this is this team versus the fastball versus lefties, right? Small ballpark, wind going out. You know what I'm saying? So, this is full season. I'm always gonna like Odell versus lefties. Full season, 70 hard hit, 55 fly ball, not striking out. This is only the fastball. A lot of these guys versus the fastball, they got a high fly ball rate. You see that, right? A lot of these guys are hitting that fastball hard on the season. Jordell, 50 hard hit. O'Hop, 50 hard hit, 60 hard hit for Siri. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. I could bring it in. You don't see a lot of lefties. That's why it's not a lot of plate appearances, whatever the case may be. Yeah. So lately, this is what you see as of late, right? Zach Nato, he did hit a bomb that boosted off his fly ball. A lot of these guys not striking out much, but you don't see lefties that often, right? So it is what it is with this, with that situation. You know, Peraza, I like him versus lefties too. Don't get it twisted. So we'll see what's gonna happen, man. We'll see. Trey Mancini, I think he got sent down, or is he hurt or something like that? I don't know. Zach Neto. But like I said, this is only the fastball. Okay. Now let me throw the rest of the pitches in there, and then we'll roll on. And then keep an eye on the situation. The young kid, Gage Jump, he hasn't given up a home run. We're still trying to figure out who this kid is. This kid is proving to himself right now that he's been balling, especially versus lefties. He ain't gave up a bomb versus a lefty yet. 101 per 9, 0. So you got to take pitching into consideration. You know what I'm saying? So we'll look at the last month versus last month with the full pitch mix in there. And, it is what it is, man. It's kind of, you know what I'm saying? As of late, Neto's the only one that has a bomb. So let's flip over to the righties. Now, he hasn't given up a home run to the righties either. What's left of his worst, he's pitching it towards, flip over to the lefties. I'm sorry. He hasn't given up a home run to lefties either. And I don't know if I'm going to even want to bet on any one of these guys, any one of these lefties that's going to be in the lineup. So it's going to be some of the righties for me or nothing. Going over here to athletics. Jose Soriano, we know he can, pitch some ground balls and stuff like that. Versus righties, he's given up 2 home runs. We'll be on the road here. On the road, it's given up 1 home run. Fly balls around 50. Ground balls around 50. Soriano, you got Shea Langoliers up there, leading the way with 8 bombs versus this pitch mix. Top all his pitches, he only given up 2 home runs on that fastball, so he's been lit. This ballpark is definitely interesting though. This ballpark is very interesting. Let's bring it in. Geloff has been hot. Bolte hit a bomb yesterday. Soriano pitching, right? To be the. So who's the pitching? They got Soriano right there. Let me see. I have to keep an eye out on this situation here. They got Soriano every place except for one. Soriano's been giving up a home run or better in 3 of his last 4. Went out and pitched pretty good versus Tampa Bay. Pitched pretty good versus Athletics. Coach ass over there. Get over there. Oh shit, Cortez. What is this? Full season. Tyler Soderstrom. Hits. And Kurtz. Him and Kurtz got a bomb as of late last 5. Okay, with the wind blowing out, we know these bats is getting the bump and shit like that. we know, we know, we know what this ballpark can do, right? We seen Pittsburgh coming in clown last night. You know, we know what this ballpark. Let me see what the projected lineup looks like. All right, man. Remember, you ain't got to bet all bombs, okay? Now, the first game getting ready to come up, okay? We didn't went through that. Um, Gasper, Rafaela, Abreu, Contreras, Duran, IKF. What is this boy's hits allowed? Let me see something real quick. Um, Boston Red Sox. 4.5. They finna get ready to go over that. I believe they finna go over that. 4.5. I lean towards the over. 4.5. His strikeouts at 4.5. I could see instances where he can get there. I'm not putting it up there though, but I can see instances where he can get there. All right. Wind 21 miles an hour. 21, right? So you said a team total over 4.5. I don't know. I don't know. It's interesting. It's interesting. It is interesting. It is interesting. Decent pitching matchup. I would just stick with. I mean, the wind is blowing. The wind is blowing, man. You know, it's interesting. I'm not gonna say if I think they can or not, but it is interesting. Um, the wind, like I said, the wind is blowing 21 miles to the left, Joe. That shit crazy. But you got to take pitching into consideration. The guys that I like for home runs here, I'm gonna get a home run lay up there, and I'm gonna get a probably an HRR lay. So I'm gonna tell y'all real quick though. Sanchez, I seen instances where he can hit a bomb. Okay, Pinata go, Pinago. I think he can get some hits. Springer is sneaky. The sinker. All these guys can hit the sinker. The righties. I'm just letting you know that right now. Right, so that can be sneaky. Abreu, it was the home run candidate for me. He got a little bit more power than the rest of these guys, but if you're thinking that fastball, Duran's got 6 bombs off that fastball. Then comes Rafaela and Contreras. The last 2 weeks, both of these boys been hitting the ball pretty good. Okay, so with the wind blowing out, I couldn't talk you off anybody for a bomb in this game. And Rafaela and Contreras, they in good hitting form versus this pitch mix right now. IKF is too. That's what's making me. And then Gasper can get a hit. That's what's making me want to take the 4.5 over hits for him. And I'm probably gonna have to take it for Trey Savage, because I can see it. Sanchez, like I said, I like him for a bomb. I mean, I can see instances where he can get to a bomb, but he strikes the fuck out a lot. Vaughn is usually somebody that I. One second, let me get this. Yeah, hello. Yeah. Yes, I was just getting ready to call you guys because my schedule changed. I have to be at work at 3:30 now, so And my it's scheduled at 3:30. So I went from the first shift to now I'm on the second shift. So I need to reschedule that. What do you got? I'll take that. Thursday, June 25th. Anything else come up, I'll let you know. Okay, thanks. All right. Okay. Hey, Sonny. Sonny. All right. Um, I don't know what the lineup's going to be like for this Milwaukee game, but I usually look at Vaughn for versus lefties for sure. Contreras, Mitchell. I mean Sanchez. Those guys can hit lefties, man. I need to see what the lineup's going to be like, but like I showed you guys earlier, this is something that I don't mind going to with the like a Brewers money line and the 4 strikeouts. That's a plus 102. And I said about the strikeouts for Drone, right? It's instances where he can get to his strikeouts and his pitching outs. His strikeouts and his pitching outs are in play. He don't pitch a lot of pitches though, but he got to go out there and be efficient for us. Manzardo looked like somebody who maybe could go, and Schneeman, right? I want to see if those two guys are going to be in the lineup for Cleveland. Buxton, Royce. Buxton is the number one guy, of course, right? Who doesn't know that? I can see instances where Brute Lewis can get a hit up to a bomb. And then there was multiple lefties over here that looked like they could really cause some damage, man. At different times of the timeline, Larnach looked good. Cody looked good at some times. Brooks Lee, I think Brooks Lee had more bombs than all of them motherfuckers. So, I mean, I mean, if I'm taking a side here, it's going to probably be Minnesota or nothing for me in this spot. Joe Ryan, strikeouts in play. His pitching outs, I got him at 17.5 last night. Bombs, like I said, Buxton, of course, Buxton. Who do I think can hit Ryan? Probably Nemo, right? Yard, I don't know. But he can probably hit him, though. Maybe a hit or two on account of he throws that fastball 50% of the time. A bomb, Alonzo. Rushman likes that fastball. Remember, Wu puts his worst to lefties. Wu pitches his best at home. Wu has seen some trash teams at home too. On the road, Wu been getting his ass lit up. Home runs here, I don't know if Naylor or Rodriguez is going to be in lineup, so we got to look at that. Kyle Raleigh is just a ticking time bomb. He's self-explanatory. Emerson and Canzone, those were the guys as of now, lately. As of late, Canzone, you can heat check him from yesterday. Emerson, if he catch that fastball with Baz, it's going to be that knuckle curve. It's going to be that fastball. Emerson would be looking for that fastball. Everybody would be looking for that fastball. So, these guys been informed. Rayleigh and Raleigh, those guys are self-explanatory. I want to see what the situation is with Rodriguez and Naylor, and then we can keep it moving. Soto, he's that guy, the bomb candidate guy. Boba hits, runs, and RBIs. 2-hit candidate. Seaman, I can look at him for a hit or something like that. I can't pinpoint the rest of these guys for bombs. Say I hate Cal. Schwarber, we know who he is. I couldn't talk you off of Soto, Schwarber, same game parlay, fun little, dinger joint. As of late, Bohm has had a few home runs, and Rear Mitchell has had a few home runs. I think the last 3 weeks, Sosa had a few home runs. And Manea, we got a 9.5 over under with the wind blowing. Oh, it's going left or right or something like that. Not the direction that I really, really wanted it to go, but they still projected runs here. I don't see all of them. I ain't gonna lie, but it is what it is. Bombs. If I had to rank them here for the righties for Chicago, would probably be Grichuk, Vargas, Chase, lefties, Montgomery, right? I expect traffic to be on the basis for these righties. I think you can bet their HRRs. You can probably get you a few HRRs out of these guys, and I'm fine with that. Montgomery as well. Rice looked good, right? He hasn't had a bomb on his pitch mix within the last month though, but it is what it is. Goldie, if I had to take somebody from the righties, it would be Goldie. Colabello has hit the home runs as of late, but skip this game. I ain't gonna lie. Who the fuck yeah, Walker. Shout out to Walker, man. He looks very good. Very good. Walker looks very good. I'll be on the lookout for Velasquez and Blaze, trying to see where they at in the lineup. Definitely, I'll be looking out for Velasquez. Quite sure Herrera would be on it in the lineup. He can be sneaky. Walker is the number one candidate from this game. Lefties, Liberators got lefty splits, bump to the lefties. Burleson would be HRR for me, wherever he's at. Bobby Witt would be HRR for me. I don't mind 3. Cags, lefties get a bump here. Cags and wherever else. We want to see where this lineup come out at. But I can look at the HRR for Cags. You know what I'm saying? Bobby, Cags hits to a bomb. Jensen hits to a bomb. And here, Jordell usually, he's usually money versus lefties, right? Trout is Trout. If you like him, Gay's Jump hasn't given up a bomb versus lefties at all. Versus anyone. Neto is the only one who's hit a bomb within the last 7 days versus a lefty. Kurtz looks good, and the rest of these guys, I don't know who I would be taking for hits. I would probably be looking for hits, runs, and RBIs or something of that nature for the rest of this game. It's got an over under 10.5, wind blowing out 82 degrees, small ping pong ballpark. We know what it is. I took Paul for the hits for the hit, Cody for the hit. Cody hits, runs, and RBIs, and Rice HRR. Okay, bet. A home run joint here. I'm not forced. It's only 9 games. I'm not forcing anything. I'm going to look ahead tomorrow. In fact, before we put this in, let me take a look real quick before I get these 2 plays together. Tomorrow, we're looking like Chicago. We got an early game in Chicago. Gosman, Ben Brown, Fetty. Ooh. Okay, Scooble and Fetty. So I'm looking at Detroit in this one here. Oh yeah. Bet. Tomorrow, Red Lauder, Schlittler. Okay. Picard, Donald, Cavalli, Jax, Griffin Jax, Cavalli, Mizorowski and Sale. Wow. Yeah, I ain't going too heavy. Yeah, you ain't got to go too heavy. Look at Mizorowski and Sale. This shit here should be popcorn. Because look, Milwaukee crushing lefties right now, right? Mizorowski, ooh, that's going to be interesting. Damn, that's going to be interesting there. Jacob DeGrom, Vandy Vasquez. Okay. I'll be looking to back probably DeGrom in some shape, form, or fashion. Um, I think he's still pitching his worst to lefties right now. Have to take a look at that. Alvarez, we back on the Alvarez train on that tomorrow. Um, McGreevy and Seth Lugo. Don't have lines for that one, but I'll be looking into these games. Sure. Um, Pittsburgh at Colorado. Wow. Okay. And they coming from Sacramento, so they going right into Colorado, another ping pong ballpark. I'm thinking about Ozuna, man. I'm thinking about Ozuna and Reynolds and Gonzalez. Yeah, okay. Bubba Chandler, he will walk a lot of folks. Goodman is always on the docket. Like, yeah, man. Dana, I don't know who that is. I have to look that up. Things can change by tomorrow. Springs, they get another lefty. They'll have back-to-back lefties, and the Angels will face back-to-back lefties there. So I got to do some research on this. Dana kid, Soroka, Prelip, a lefty for Cattell. We'll see what's going to happen. Soroka, Buxton. We'll see what's going to happen with the rest of these guys. Yeah, big time popcorn for that one. That Castillo, he'll have an opener. So that's something you want to take a look at there. You ready, Sonny? I mean, what you doing? I was making me some peanut butter jellies, but ain't no more peanut butter. I got a brand new one in there. You don't like the organic one I be eating? I mean, I don't know. But you said don't touch your peanut butter. Oh no, go ahead. You can go ahead. Go ahead. If you want that, you can, or if you want to buy something, you can buy something. Whatever you want to do. But put some clothes on and go put some gas in my tank, man. Please, sir. Here, I'm finna send you 50, man. Just put 50 in there. You can make sure you get up there by 11 or 10 11 or something. Well, as soon as possible, whatever. Um yeah, so okay. Rogers, Sasaki. Let me know when you get ready to go. Rogers, Sasaki. Mm. This one gonna be interesting. This is gonna be interesting. This one gonna be interesting. This one gonna be interesting. All right. I just had to take a quick look at tomorrow because I don't know if I'm gonna stream tomorrow or not. But we'll see. Okay. Uh Here, let's go. I mean, I ain't doing too much today. I see. But I it was some decent little spots we seen. I know we going Walker. I'm going Walker. You finna go now? Yeah. Put 50 in there. The numbers inflated in New York because that wind blowing and they know. Chase down here at 820 though. Colson at 360. But when you get up here to Grichuk and Vargas them, yeah, they 2 something. And any other day they gonna be 4 something. Soto 250. Emerson 810. Canzone 430. Buxton 282. Abreu 363. I like Abreu, and I can see Sanchez at 550. Get lucky. Duran 500. Boy, I wanted to put I think I'm gonna do a round robin. We're gonna do a round robin. And a 5-leg round robin. I'm a round robin by 3s. I'm gonna go no. I gotta get Grichuk in there with that wind blowing. Explain round robin. For the most part, you want to put, you want to pick round robin. You want to pick one from each game. It's gonna be like you can't pick 2. It's gonna be like a combination of parlays. It's gonna do for you. Of course, the payout is gonna be lower, but at the end of the day, so like say if I put Kurtz in there, I don't know if I'm gonna put Kurtz in there, but if I put Kurtz in there, it's going to do a series of round robins for me, right? So if I click round robin right here, and if I put round robin by 3s, it would do 10 bets for me. I mean, yeah, it would charge me for 10 bets, right? So if I was wanting to do them for $1, then it would be 10 bucks, right? And it'll give you a combination of a combination of parlays, depending on which ones that you hit. But if you do it by 3s, you got to hit 3. You got to hit 3. This money right here, $6.95. That's what you get if you hit all of them, right? If you hit all of them, if you green on all of them, each one you lose, this payout goes down. Max payout goes down. What you got to hit 3 of them to get some money back. Some money back, right? So it's gonna do, any combination of these 3 guys to hit a home run, and it's gonna is gonna pay you. Any three, if three motherfuckers hit, then they're gonna pay you something. Okay. If all six of them hit, then you get paid that's 600 right there, right? And if I put $1 on this, it's gonna cost me $10, right? And I can't simulate what is after it goes live. It's DraftKings give you a chart and it shows you the combinations that if you hit, how much you're gonna get paid, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you put 5 cents on it, man. I don't give a, I don't I wouldn't even care. I didn't round robin yesterday. That kind of messed me up. That 3 leg I played, I didn't round robin it. Now 3 legs it can get a little different because you can round robin. You round robin those manually yourself. You know what I'm saying? A 3 leg parlay is just gonna be a 3 leg parlay is just gonna be a round robin for 3 legs. This is 3 legs right here. A round robin is just going to be 3 bets. It's going to be 3 parlays. Well, you can do that yourself. That's when it comes where this is more valuable is when the 3 leg, well, round robin them yourself is more valuable when you take in players from the same team. You can just combo on them up. You know what I'm saying? But if you do it within 5 legs or something like that, that counts as one. Two from the same team, that counts as one. Okay. So today we're gonna have our chalkies. You know what I'm saying? Our chalkies and stuff like that. We're gonna have our chalky home runs and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Players that you're gonna want to pick, your Rices and stuff like that. But for this one here, I'm going with the. I gotta put. I gotta put. See, I kind of want to wait, right, to see if. But he's got to be in the lineup today. Grichuk, he's got to be in the lineup. If Grichuk not in the lineup, then I'm gonna like Vargas. I still like Vargas. You know what I'm saying? It could be either one for me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm putting Grichuk in there because, I mean, over the years, I know what he's been doing. I know what he does. I know what he's been doing. One more. I mean, could we? I mean, could we go? I mean, we can go Soto. Um, Adele, Kurtz, a good matchup, a weak matchup. Soto ain't even in form, man. I'll put him up there though. Soto ain't even in form, but I'll put him up there though. Canzone, Pete, Emerson. Emerson is somebody I might play straight or put him in a long shot round robin. Those round robins, yeah, put him in a long shot round robin like a 3 leg. So I'll put maybe what, I don't know. I'll round robin this and I'll put a few dollars on this here. And then a parlay. Um a parlay, we can look at a few things, right? Actually, yeah, we can look at a few things here. That's 17 and a half. At 18, at 185, I don't mind that for a parlay piece for him. Uh I can go low key. Watch out for Shane Bars. Shane Bars can come out here and shove too, man. Throw out some strikeouts too, man. One of the matchups is not up there. What happened? So they took him down. Is it a pitching change? They took down Shane Drone. Why they take him down? I like them. Mm. All right. Um, what was the plays that I liked? Let me see. Hold up. I had Drone 14 and a half outs, Drone strikeouts. I have his Savage hits allowed. I think he goes over his hits today. I think he goes over his hits today. I think they can get him for a few hits. They don't have the prop out. Ugh, crazy work. All right, you know what? Let me take that down. Let's go back to the well where we cashed on yesterday. All right, I'll do that shit on the back end. Because I already played Joe. I don't think I want to play it twice. So I don't have a HRR lay, right? So let's go with that. Let's go with the HRR lay. What we hit yesterday. HRR lay. Batter props. Let's go. This is home runs. Let's go. Royce Lewis. I wonder if they're gonna put. I kind of need to wait. I need to wait because I want to. I want Royce. Okay. Oh, he's hitting cleanup. All right, I'll take that. We can go there. Or Cody. He is pitching his worst to lefties. Could be Cody too. One, two righties, three righties, the rest lefties. I like Minnesota in this one. I like Minnesota. I'm probably gonna bet Minnesota on the money line and get my head knocked the fuck off for some reason. Watch. All right. I'll come back. I'll go Bo. That's it. Was yeah. This is crazy. How the money lines go? We're gonna go Bo. We're gonna go Vargas. We're gonna go Rice. We're gonna go Walker. Kurtz sealed the deal yesterday, man. He made it hard for me though. I think we're gonna go Cags or Bobby. Let's go Cags. Or Bobby. Let's go Bobby. Okay. How are we doing this? One, two. How many is that? Five. We got Bichette.
The peanut butter is supposed to have liquid.
Yes. That's how it is. You can stir it up at the top. That's how it's supposed to be. Stir it up at the top. That's because that's the organic, man. That's the good stuff.
So stir it up with the
Just take a little, take a little something and just stir it up. It's gonna be creamy. It's gonna be, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be creamy. It's gonna be lit. That's what you want, though.
Yeah, I'm about to use.
I'm gonna stick with that. I know I got a boost. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and throw Vaughn in there. Right? I'm gonna throw Vaughn in there. And what I'm gonna do is oh no, I can't do that. I was gonna say if wait a minute. No. Take it out. Fuck it, man. Throw Buxton in there. It's a 6 leg. Another 6 leg, like last night. Bo, Bichette, Vargas, Ben, Walker, Witt, Buxton. Let's do this, right? Let's do it. And the 3 leg is going to be for me. It's going to be Grichuk, Abreu, and Walker. Grichuk, Abreu, and Walker. Let me show you. The 3 leg is going to be Grichuk, Abreu, and Walker. Let's go Walker. Let's go Grichuk. Abreu. The 3 leg going to be Walker, Grichuk, Abreu. This is a little bankroll builder. If you want to go there, be my guest. Walker Brewers money line, and 4Ks for Parker Messick. Walker, Buxton, Abreu, Grichuk, Soto, round robin by threes. HRR lay. Bichette, Vargas, Rice, Walker, Witt, Buxton. You can mix them up how you want. That's a 6 leg. Plays, drone, lean over his outs, lean over his strikeouts. 4.5 is a parlay piece. 5.5 is a straight. 6.5 if you want to ladder him. Sanchez, I seen a home run. I seen it, but I've seen it, right? But he strike out a lot. Contreras hits to a bomb. Rafaela hits. Nemo hits. Ryan, you can look at Ryan for the win, pitching outs, and strikeouts. But I would prefer the pitching outs and the win. Royce hits to a bomb. Buxton, bomb, right? Abreu, bomb, right? Alonso, bomb. Emerson is a plus 800 home run sleeper, or whatever you want to call it. Canzone's been informed for us. Bomb. Witt, HRRs. Cags hits to a bomb. Jensen hits to a bomb. Chase, Meadroff, Vargas, and Grichuk. If I had to rank these guys for a home run, would be Grichuk, Vargas, then Meadroff. That's for the righties, and then for the lefty, of course, Montgomery is a bomb candidate. Rice is a bomb candidate. Hasn't hit a bomb on his pitch mix in the last month. Goldie, he's been warm. You can look at his HRRs or a bomb. Walker, probably one of my, if not the favorite, my favorite bomb candidate on the day. Your Savage, over 4.5 hits. Kurtz, bomb. Shit, fuck. Adele, I didn't put Adele down there. He's a bomb candidate too. No, I took Lewis. I didn't put Lewis in there. I put Buxton instead of Lewis. Either way it go, I'm still paying Lewis straight at plus money at plus 103, right? And then and since you talked about it, I mean, yeah, yeah. That's a lot I like about this. Something's telling me, I could be wrong, but something telling me Minnesota about to score, right? Minnesota's about to score. Either way it go, I'm finna get out of here, man. You know, it's 3 hours in the books, man. 3 hours in the books. Appreciate y'all for sliding, whatever case may be. I'm out, you feel me?